Hey there, good morning. I want to give a quick shout out to begin with here to the Camping Family YouTube channel. There's a thread there showing us a Westinghouse generator, inverter generator. And after watching this video, I was reminded basically that I have to run my inverter again because my last power outage was like 2.5 months ago, and you're supposed to run them every once in a while. So this model has a battery in it. Here you see the sign, connect battery inside. It's behind this flap. There's a battery, and that battery has to be charged, right? Every once in a while. It's losing power over time. Now I have no idea what state the battery is in. I know that we have here a door for fuel, access door for the oil level to see if there is enough oil in there. This is always a good idea to look. Can you see inside here? Yeah, the camera has to adjust. It's brand new, this generator. It didn't run many hours. You can go in here and untie this. But there will always be oil leaking out, maybe. So it's a good idea to just put a paper towel underneath. Yeah. Look at that. So in case it leaks into this paper towel. It's hard to get to because they are so sealed, you know. Well, the oil is already darker. Okay, so now let's plug it in, pull it out, and look. Oh, it's really a lot of oil on there. You can see it very clearly in the video, right? So it's in the middle between high and low. That's perfect. Oh, you hear the noise? My dogs are... Every time I try to make a video, they're fighting with each other. Okay, so the oil is good. You see how much foam is here behind this door? So they really try to seal it good to make sure it's not loud and doesn't, you know, wake up the neighbors when you run it. It says it also on here. Look at this, super quiet inverter, right? So next thing we need before we run it is to check our oil. Not the oil, I'm sorry, the gas. It's in here. No need to say that we need to be on a level surface now. Look in there. It says fuel level in here. So look at that. It's not. Oh, here it's coming out, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. There's like goopy oil, gas in there. So I didn't clean it last time as the power outage happened. I wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the mood to run it empty. But you can see here on the gauge, on the fuel gauge, it's half full. Okay. Let's turn it on. Let's try to run it and idle here. And then make sure when you run it here on the table that your brakes are on. This is this red lever here, the wheel lever. Locks this wheel so it doesn't move around. If you unlock, then it spins. So before you drag it through the grass to your storage, unlock this so that the wheel turns free. Otherwise you're going to have a hard time rolling this thing around. On the table here, when we set it still, we lock it, okay? Now let's see how we start this thing here. It needs a choke to start. There. Then you just pull the starter on here. ESC throttle on, off. Don't need that. So here we can start it. There it runs already. And then you go here, in between, right? And then when the output is green, you can go to run. There it's run. And we can run it like this. I don't know if you can see how it's shaking or not. It does shake a little bit. But as you can hear, it's very quiet. Now let's talk about the fuel quick. I'm going to go to my storage to grab a little bottle. So this is the stuff I use, the Stabil Fuel Stabilizer. Okay, there is a description on here how much you need to put in your gasoline to make it last and not deteriorate over time. Okay, this bottle also expires once you have it open, so you need a fresh bottle of this. And when you get new gas for your generator or for your lawnmower, in the matter of fact, if you want to keep the gas in there over winter, it makes sense to add some of this stuff, and then it lasts way longer without gooping up inside. Now listen how quiet this is. So quiet. So the question comes up, if it doesn't run anymore, there's two things you can see. Either the battery is dead, and then you need to charge the battery, or replace the battery, or the fuel is bad, and then you do have to get all the fuel out of the generator, siphon it out, and get it out of the carburetor. So you almost can't hear it. So quiet. It ran now for 15 minutes. We're ready to turn it off. There it is off. Look at that. You can smell a little gasoline. That's normal. Whenever there is too much gasoline on the carburetor, it will drip out of this hose down here. It's hard to move, but there it is in loose, and now you can move it.